Hello everyone! Welcome to Storytime at the Frisco Public Library. Today we're going to talk about a kind of animal. Let me give you some hints and see if you can guess what it is. It is the biggest animal who lives on land. They're gray, they have great big ears, and a long trunk. Do you know what it is? You're right! It's an elephant. And I bet you know lots of elephant characters from some of your favorite books. Characters like Harold, or Babar, or Horton, and even Dumbo. So let's get ready with for our elephant day by stomping our elephant feet. Let's get them stomping and getting our trunks waving in front of us. Are we ready? Let's go. Let's start out with our letter of the day. Today's letter is the very first letter in the word elephant. Elephant. Do you know what letter that is? You're right. It's an E. And that's exactly what E sounds like. E. Can you use a high voice to sound it? E. Can you use a low voice? E. Good job. Let's try writing a big letter E in the air. A big E is made out of 4 lines. 1 big line down, and then 3 lines across. 1, 2, 3. And that's a big letter E. Let's think of a few words that start with the letter E. The first one is a part of your body that hears and listens. Do you know what it is? You're right. It's your ears. Can you wiggle your ears? Good job. Another word that starts with E is something small and round that a chicken lays. Do you know what that is? You're right. It's an egg. The third word is the planet that we live on. Do you know what that's called? You're right. It's the planet Earth. Good job, you guys. Next up, we're going to do a silly rhyme about 5 little elephants who go outside to play. But first, we need to practice, because first the elephants are going to call to his friends. So can you repeat after me? Oh, elephant. Can you try? Good. And then when the elephants come running to play, we have to make the thunderous stomps that elephants make. So can you pat your legs? Let's try it. Good job. All right, are you ready? One elephant went out to play upon a spider's web one day. He had such enormous fun that he called for another elephant to come. Oh, elephant! 2 little elephants went out to play upon a spider's web one day. They had such enormous fun that they called for another elephant to come. Oh, elephant! 3 elephants went out to play upon a spider's web one day. They had such enormous fun that they called for another elephant to come. Let's go. Oh, elephant! 4 elephants went out to play upon a spider's web one day. They had such enormous fun that they called for another elephant to come. Oh, elephant! 5 elephants went out to play upon a spider's web one day. The web went creak, the web went crack, and 5 little elephants came running back. I have a very special guest with us here today, and he's an elephant. Can you help me call for him? Oh, elephant! This is Alfred, and he loves to move and groove. I think he's ready for a rhyme today. The elephant goes like this, like that. He's terribly tall and he's terribly fat. He has no fingers, he has no toes, but goodness gracious, what a nose! Wow! Now it's time for our book. Today we are going to read Po Won't Go, written by Kelly DiPuccio and illustrated by Zachariah O'Hora. Let's go. Po won't go. One morning, the good people of Prickly Valley awoke to find an elephant sitting smack dab in the middle of the only road in town. How he got there was a mystery. His name was Po. It didn't take long for a traffic jam to form around the uninvited elephant. Horns honked, honk, 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 honk. People yelled from their cars. A policeman wrote him a ticket. But Po wouldn't go. So the good people of Prickly Valley took to banging pots and pans to shoo him away. Crash, bang! They blew trombones, and they blasted megaphones. Can y'all make some noise to try to get Po to go? Bang, bang, bang! Good job. They tugged and tickled and tap danced. Oh goodness, how do you think Po feels about this? But Po wouldn't go. The crowd grew larger and louder. People begged, please, 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 please. Well, at least they're using their manners. And booed. Boo! Jeez! And they bribed him. Cheese, Swiss cheese, goat cheese, blue cheese. What do you think? Do you think that worked? Nope. Po still wouldn't go. As the day wore on, the townspeople grew more clever. They brought in mice, eek! And magnets, and motivational speakers. He says, you can go. Copters and cranes and clowns with horn squeakers. Can you squeak your horns? Honk, honk. But there wasn't a pastor or plow in town who knew how to get Po to go. Look at his face. Not even the amazing Carl could make the elephant disappear. Is he frowning or smiling? You're right, he's frowning. I don't think he likes it. Finally, the mayor arrived on the scene. We do not tolerate parked pachyderms in Prickly Valley, she proclaimed. The mayor formed committees and councils. They hatched plans, drew diagrams, and drank coffee from styrofoam cups. By late afternoon, the entire town of Prickly Valley and the neighboring village of Ottersville all lined up behind the stubborn elephant. What are they doing? Yeah, they're pushing. Heave! Ho! Go, Po! Remarkably, that plan failed as well. As did this one, and that one. Oh, look, a truck, it says, Wildcats Fireworks. Ooh, fireworks, that would be scary. But nope, nothing doing. Look, they even got someone dressed up as a peanut. He says, catch me if you can, Po. The townspeople were fresh out of ideas. And Po, well, you know. What do you think? Yeah, Po would not go. A girl named Marigold approached the mayor. "Excuse me, ma'am, has anyone asked Po why he won't go?" "Ask him, child. The good people of Prickly Valley do not speak elephant." "Well, anyone can speak elephant if they just listen hard enough," said Marigold, who was fluent in both kitten and hedgehog. The girl climbed a ladder, pressed her ear to Po's forehead, and closed her eyes. Look, Po is smiling. How do you think he feels about this tactic? Marigold concentrated. A minute passed before she addressed the crowd. "He said he's waiting for a friend," she announced, "and his friend is very late." "That's preposterous," hissed the mayor. "You're making that up." A news reporter chimed in. "Hey kid, can you ask the elephant if by chance his friend is wearing a polka dot tie?" So Marigold leaned into the elephant for a second time. Let's listen. "Someone remove that silly girl," the mayor snapped. "It's getting late, and this is a waste of precious—" Marigold interrupted the mayor's rant. "He said it's possible." So I guess maybe his friend does have a polka dot tie. What is that face? His mouth is open. He looks surprised. The news reporter chuckled. "Well, then it's possible. This elephant is sitting on his friend." And just like that, Po got up. "Look, there's his friend. What kind of animal is he?" "You're right, he's a monkey in a polka dot tie." So he went with his friend Mo. Uh-oh, he sat on his friend. His friend looks okay, though. Now I wonder where they'll go. Mo is waving, and so is Marigold. Can you wave goodbye? Bye, Po. So what did it take to get Po the elephant to move out of the road? Did it take loud noises and pushing him or tickling his feet? No, it just took a little girl using her listening ears and using her words and asking him what he needed. Sometimes kindness is all we need. Well, that's all we have time for today. So let's go ahead and sing our goodbye song. But I think instead of using our clapping hands, let's use our big elephant stomping feet. Are you ready? It's time to say goodbye to all my friends. It's time to say goodbye to all my friends. It's time to say goodbye. Give a smile and wink an eye. It's time to say goodbye to all my friends. Bye, you guys.